Hey, hiya. How's it going? Hello, everybody. How's it going? How's it happening? What's going on? What's going down? It's me, Spec. We're back at it again with another animation stream, bringing good vibes and just kind of having a good time. Today we're going to be animating, like actually animating this time. We got a big boy over there, got a little boy over here, we got a truck over there, we got a Noah bomb. Well, it's around here somewhere. Okay, first things first, I'm just gonna get straight into it, really. We're gonna start animating. I'm gonna move him here. I think we need to get him in a pose, a good starting pose. Right now he's just standing still. I think we're gonna move his leg here. We're gonna try and stay in this form because it's gonna be a lot easier to manage. If we have like render view, it's gonna be really laggy. Not a fan. Okay. Oh. Well. Actually. This might be good. It's a little harder to see, but I mean, it works. It's a lot less laggy. Or is this also fine? Actually, this is fine too. Let's see. I think we could also probably have his other foot going this way. Yeah? Like so? Ooh, easy there, partner. There you go. This. There we go. We have a little less, you know? Because he's walking, he's not running, so... yeah, that might work. this a little more like so. Okay. I think this is a good starting pose. Yes, we got everything here. We're going to probably go, let's go like 5 frames in. What is this? No, that's like seconds, never mind. Let's replace this with frames. Alright, actually, we'll go 7 frames. Let's see if that's a good idea or not. I don't know, we'll find out. 7, no, you know what? 5 frames in, I want them to go here. How much time passes in that? Not even like half a second. Okay, you know what? I take it back then. We're not gonna do that. I want at least one full step is gonna take a second. So I think around here should be when we do that one. So around 14 frames in. And you're gonna be like here. Let's move this down here. Move this one up a little bit. And then finishing off a second around here. I want this to be back here, like so. And this to be down here, like so. Bring it down. Yeah. And we'll move this here. Move this here. What does that fully look like? Okay. I think we can also move this a little more, to be honest, because like it's... I don't know. What if we move everything closer together? Like over here. Would that be a good idea or no? Maybe like a little faster. Oh, this is going at like half speed on the frame rate. You see it's like 15? That's like half the speed, so it would be going faster than that. It would be going like that fast. I don't know. It's almost a second. What would the mirror look like? Yeah, you know, I don't think the mirror would look good, but we can try it real quick and see what it looks like. Mirror. What would that do? It's just backwards. Okay, never mind. I guess we can move this back. Here. Move this here. I think we're gonna move the hips a little bit too when I'm doing this, because right now his hips are stagnant, and that might be a little less realistic. We can move the hips after this. Move them after I move the legs. One thing at a time, you know? And then more like about here? Like right here. Move you back here. Move this guy back here. This guy here. We need something between this. Oh, no, yeah. No, I don't think that's it. Like, that doesn't work. I thought I had it for a second, but I think I lost it. Maybe move this guy here. And then put him down. Here. Like so. I think I'm getting somewhere. I think this needs to go down. And this goes up. Walking is so annoying to make. I suck at it. Hmm. You know, now I think about it, why am I moving the leg so much when I'm not even gonna have that in camera? Not the best play. Sometimes you just gotta make it look like they're moving, okay? Like, this is all it really shows, right? So why do they care? Who cares if it's, like, not shown much? Alright, see? We do this. We do that. Okay, a little less of that. like this is not what I want to delete. That didn't do anything. That's why. I don't like that. It's not looking good. Oh, you know what the issue is? I know what I'm doing wrong. This is supposed to be kind of like this. Not just rotating, you have to actually grab it and pull it. Put a little bit of pressure on that leg. And move it here. Like so. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Getting somewhere. Look here again. Hmm. Hmm. Wonder why it's doing that. Sure, I like that. You know what? I might as well just... Yeah. Just hide it. There. No, it's not clipping. It's a little lazy, but I mean, I don't really know what else to do about it. We need to edit the head again. I think it's gonna work for the very short time we have him doing this. Next thing's next. We're gonna have both of these selected. We're gonna move him slightly from point A to point B. So here to here, I guess. Is that realistic? Keep moving him, I guess. Yeah, okay. I think this clip's done. For some reason, I always struggle with walking. Let's render the animation. See if it looks good. We shall see. Okay. After this, I think what we're gonna do is we're probably going to animate the truck getting picked up. We're gonna have like a zoom in on the wheel as like it lifts off the ground, and then we have like a cut to Spec, turn around shocked, and then we cut to the truck flying into the camera. I think that would be a good idea. The Avenger's popping up. Oh. Nine more. You know, honestly, I'm pretty content with the environment in this one. I've had previous attempts of making an environment that looked like it belonged in an anime, or at least, you know, kind of fit with the anime vibe, and I feel like I kind of failed, but this is the first time it feels like it kind of works. I think the main issue is like the lighting. There's not really a whole lot of noticeable shadows in this place. And therefore it looks a little cheap. But I think we can probably improve on that. I think we can probably improve on that a little bit. We can make the environments better over time. This is what we got so far though, and I think it's not too bad for a beginner, you know? Yeah, you know. Oh. I haven't gotten the chance to watch any movies lately. I did watch a little bit of anime though. Watched I watched some Jujutsu Kaisen lately. I like how they did a prequel. I think stories are really cool when they do prequels. Because, you know, some people will be like, ah, it's a prequel, who cares? We know what happens to these characters, and any new characters are either dead or gone, because they don't show up in the main story. And you know what I think? I think that means you can do whatever you want with those characters, right? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that really cool? How you could bring in a character to an established world and do whatever you want with them because they're not in the main story, so that you can either kill them off at the end, or make them go do their own thing and maybe appear later. Because they've done that before. They've had characters that are like really popular in the prequel and they bring them in later in the story. Those are like super cool. I think a good example of that, the first one that comes to mind is Ahsoka from Star Wars. You know, she was brought in from like the prequel Clone Wars stuff, and people liked her character so much that she ended up popping in other shows. I think it's pretty cool. And Captain Rex. Captain Rex is another example of that. Ugh. But anyways. I lost my train of thought with that one. I went on a tangent. Oh well. My day's been going pretty good lately. Pretty chill. Not a lot happened. I did have a cheese quesadilla with some chips and a cup of water. I get groceries later, get myself some more flavorful drinks. Good water. What my favorite show is lately? You know, it's hard to pin down. I feel like The Mandalorian when it first came out was like a really good show to me. I like that one. But if you ask me today what my favorite show is, I don't know if it would be The Mandalorian. Because it's still good, but I don't know if it's my favorite. Yo, Apex, welcome to the stream. How's your day, man? Today, we are animating a Voidwalker Warlock. He's gonna be doing a Nova Bomb. Assuming I actually get to that part today. I don't know. I might get too tired to continue that, but we've been going for almost an hour now, and I don't feel tired yet, so we're feeling good. Anyways, Apex, welcome to the stream. Make yourself comfy. listen to some nice tunes while we work on this animation. Speaking of which, let's tune it down a little bit. How's your day, man? You doing pretty not bad? Doing pretty good? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're not doing bad. What is your profile pic? I can't really... I'm trying to like get a look at what your profile pic is on here. It looks like it's green and like the sides of it are like kind of whitish. Is it a face? Is it a hallway? It kind of looks like a skinny head from here. A skinny green head. You found me from Solar? Ah, dude, that video came out. What was it, today? That was so good. What was your favorite part of that video? I thought that video was really good. He's gotten so good at animating nowadays. I remember like when he first started animating, he made that video with Drifter. And it was like, you know, it was alright. For a first time, it wasn't too bad. Every part? Yeah, so it was a pretty funny guy. I love his sense of humor. I think I really mesh with it. I think that's why we're good friends, because we have like a really similar sense of humor. We can like laugh at each other a lot. You might notice that my Warlock in this looks a little different than it does in his videos. That's because my videos, I try to make a cartoony style with it. I try making it more anime or cartoonish. And that's why like the area you see here is like a lot more colorful. It's a lot simpler looking. And the Warlock himself has like a lot more cell shading going on. That's why. Solar, he told me himself he likes having his animations look a little cartoony. You know, he likes having color in it. He likes having the expressions be very expressive. He likes making everyone pop out a lot with how they move. But he still has a somewhat realistic looking style. Like the models are still realistic-ish, you know? It's just on the goofy side. Meanwhile, I try to go full on with cartoony. Yeah. If you look at my other videos, if you've seen my other videos before, you'll see like how it's a lot more, like it's strictly a lot more cartoony with how it is. I try to give all like, these characters like outlines as well. If you look closely at Specialist here, the Warlock, you'll like see like black lines around him. That's supposed to be like a cartoonish outline, or it's supposed to give that impression. It adds to it, I think. You can see it mostly distinctly on like the strap he has on his chest. You can see the outline of the strap. But yeah, now the video's out, I think I can share some of this stuff. I sent him like a few voice lines, and I always like give him a few that he can choose from. Let me see if I can find them. Not here. I have like all my voice lines saved in one file folder, so I can like come back to him if I have to. In the voice actor archive, Specialist. Yeah, okay, hang on. Let me get OBS ready so we can actually hear this. See if it works. Alright, the next voice you hear is not gonna be me, that's gonna be my recording. Never mind, it didn't work. It's not playing, I don't know why. Properties. Oh! Huh? Okay, now it's working. 1 second. It should work this time. Solar, no! No, Solar! Solar, no! Solar, no! Solar, no! Solar, no! So that's what I sent him earlier. And, I think he picked, like, the one that was, like, a little more desperate sounding. I thought the last one was really funny. Anyone stop by and hang out earlier? Nah, you're the first one so far today. It's been a quiet stream, I'm not gonna lie. Usually we have people stop by. We have at least one guy stop by. We had someone stop by yesterday when I was like setting up the environment. It's a little quiet around this part, but it's okay. Because usually I only need like one person to really get into a conversation with. When I first started doing the live streams, we had like around 3 people usually pop in. But then I had to take like a long break, and I think they forgot about me because they didn't stop by anymore. You might see Common. Common stops by the stream quite often, and he talks for a while. He likes talking about Destiny. But we can literally talk about whatever. How's your day been? You anything interesting happen? For me, I had a cheese quesadilla, some chips from Taco Bell, and that's about how my day went. Oh, I started getting into this one game, Final Fantasy Online. Nothing really interesting? Well, that's not too bad, you know? Sometimes you just want to have a boring day, but it's a nice day. At least in my opinion. I wouldn't say my days have been too boring though, because I've been spending a lot of my free time. If it's not animating or doing work, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 online. I got hooked in. One of my friends was constantly like, hey, go play this critically acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy 14. That gets a free tryout from level up to like level 60, soon to be 70 at Heavensward. I was like, okay, fine. You got me. I'll do it. And I picked like the wizard class because I wanted to be a wizard. I mean, you could tell I use a warlock in Destiny. But it was really cool, honestly. The game's fun. The combat is, well, it's an MMO, so it's not like the best combat ever, but like, it's okay, you know? It gets the job done. You're gonna melt your brains out in trials? Why would you do that to yourself? I don't really play PvP, but I mean, if you want to do that, that's on you. I think I can enjoy PvP, but I never take it seriously. I'll never do it. I can't. I don't know how. I just don't get how some people take it so seriously. I'll go in there and I'll like just mess around. I'll pull out my minigun and I'll like just fire sweep business around the place. Or use a hand cannon, like Hawk Moon. It's fun. I like goofing around. I'm a jokester. I'm a trickster. Speaking of trickster, I remember one time they were doing mayhem in Crucible, and I don't get mad at me. I got on my hunter and I played on Night Stalker, and I didn't just spam void arrows around the place and suppress everyone, because that's kind of boring and lame, you know? That's kind of, nobody would really like that. What I did do though was I laid traps. I would go to a room, I would shoot a void arrow on the roof, and then I'd leave that room, and then I would lure someone away. They would like chase me with their super, and I would run into that room, and then they would get suppressed in that room. When they like run past the door, the arrow from the roof would chain and like grab them and suppress them, and then they just like, what? Impossible! My power! It's gone! And I'd be like, ha, you fool. You've fallen for my trap! And then they'd die. I'd shoot them in the face and they'd die. It was really good. I loved it. That's my experience in Mayhem. Really fun. Oh yeah, and that one time, I made a video on it. There was a glitch, used to be a glitch for the Stasis Warlock where if you killed yourself doing a certain thing, like you jumped off a cliff enough times doing like a certain technique with stasis, you would be able to, when you respawn, jump into enemies and send them flying. And it was really funny because at that time, Guardians could still die from the Architects, so like you could send them into a wall really hard and they would die. I think Bungie's patching that to where you no longer die when you get hit by a wall really hard. Back then, you would like, I would just jump into a Sunbreaker and he would fly into a wall and die. And it was so funny. Immortal is available. Otherwise, you don't bother in trials? Immortal, isn't that the some? I haven't played Destiny in a long time. Is that a submachine gun? Because I think I've seen that on the community. People have been like talking about that gun a lot. It's been popular for a while. It must be really strong. I personally like using Sweet Business. You saw in the animation Solar made how I was holding Sweet Business. That's because a very long time ago, I kind of just made Sweet Business a part of my identity, part of the brand. It's a little weird because I'm a warlock and people don't expect a warlock to be very enthusiastic about Sweet Business, but it's true. I love that thing. It's a minigun. I mean, what do you not like about having a minigun, dude? It's sick. It's so cool. People say Sweet Business is a Titan's weapon. I disagree. I think that Sweet Business is everybody's weapon. Everybody can love Sweet Business. It's not just a gun. It's a way of life. Whether you have a butt towel, a cape, or some weird little thing on your arm, you can use Sweet Business. And you can follow that lifestyle. I made that video back in like 2020. Back when like Sweet Business... you couldn't even like get Sweet Business from a quest back then. It was just a world drop. And I think it was really cool when they made that a quest thing, although apparently they replaced it with Arbalest for the quest thing, which sucks. It seems like you had to... I'm not sure what's going on with that quest, but like it was like for new players you could do a quest and get an exotic or something. Or maybe that was tied to a DLC thing, I don't know. But it used to be Sweet Business and then they moved it to Arbalest. It's a pretty good gun, you think? Especially in PvP? I think it's good in PvP and PvE for one reason in particular, and that's that there's so many bullets in that thing. And you could just like fire it at like any range, and I personally feel like it doesn't really matter what range you fire it at. It's so many bullets going into their face that it's gonna kill them. Like think about it this way, right? You shoot a hand cannon at someone up close, it's gonna hurt them a lot. Like you can 3-shot someone, sometimes even 2-shot with a hand cannon at close range. Medium range, usually the same thing. Long range, like we're usually using like scout rifle or a sniper rifle, a hand cannon usually doesn't do that well, right? You can't really kill that many people with a hand cannon like really far away, usually. However, imagine you were shooting like 10 hand cannon rounds in a second. Suddenly range doesn't matter that much, does it? That's what goes on with Sweet Business. You fire that thing, and if you can aim it well, and you can consistently hit the target at that range, you can snipe them. You can do it. I really think you can. Especially if you have like a damage buff of some kind, you can like snipe people with Sweet Business. And I like it in PvE. I don't play that much endgame PvE. I've been kind of casual lately, and now I just don't play that much at all anymore. But I did play raids. I've done raids, and I brought Sweet Business into raids. And Sweet Business, for one, is pretty good with ad control. You can clear ads pretty well with Sweet Business. And two, is I think it still has the ability to stagger stuff pretty well. Like if you're just consistently shooting stuff in the face with Sweet Business, they will stagger, which is really helpful. Because I mean, if you can stagger something over and over again, that's really convenient because they're not shooting you anymore. Oh, and didn't they give Sweet Business like a buff? Like it has like an intrinsic perk now where like it's not. Is it unstoppable? They did. They gave it explosive rounds. Isn't that cool? So now like you can shoot Sweet Business, and even if like they're far away, it'll explode, which does like its own default damage. Hey Bazzi, welcome back to the stream. Oh, we're done rendering. We were just talking about Sweet Business. He talked about Sweet Business and I got on a rant about that gun. I do love that gun. So, in case y'all missed it, this is basically what's happening with Spec right now. He's walking. As you can tell, I'm not exactly the best at animating walking, but I think I did a good enough job of like, you can see this and be like, yeah, okay, that dude do be walking. Let's go to frame 61 to, I guess, 100, and that's gonna be, yeah, that's long enough. I'm going to move you to here, and then we're going to focus on the truck. Yep. Alright. Now what I want to do is we're going to... Is it this one? No. This? Yeah, okay. We're going to... I guess we can like slightly move it up this way. So like it goes up a little bit here. Like so. Yeah. How long does that take? That's like super fast. That's super fast. Like this whole thing is roughly a second, so it should be like bam. And then even more like that. That's not what I expected. Also, is this not parented? What the f... We gotta fix that. Hang on. I didn't realize this isn't parented to it for some reason. Hang on, what is it? This thing? That's moving. It's just this part that's not parented. Wait, which way is it again? Is it this way to parent it? Or do I have to... I think that's the way it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This big lad here is going to pick up this truck and throw it at Spec. But don't worry, Spec's gonna dodge it, because he's just cool like that. I did better than you can animate. Hey, listen, pal. Everyone's got their strengths. I've learned this in life. Everyone has at least 2 strengths in their life. Whether you can good at drawing, good at music, good at football, good at singing, something. Everyone's got something. You got something, pal. Don't worry. And it's okay to admit that you're not good at drawing or animating. That's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm okay at animating, I feel like. I think it's okay to admit that you're bad at something, because you still have something to bring to the table, you know what I mean? I mean, look at Solar, for example. For example, Solar, even if he wasn't good at animating, he's still a funny guy. He still does the funny, you know what I mean? So I feel like, it's okay. Here we go. You know what? Let's move the hive over closer to the truck. Have him like actually like right here. Put him down here. And let's get him like in a pose, like at least feet wise, to where like you see this and you're like, oh crap. There's something there. Yeah, like here. Maybe we lift him up a little bit because he might be in the ground a little. Yeah, he's in the ground a little. And also I think his feet are a little bent. Wrong. Yeah, that might work. That's gonna work, I think. Because now, let's go to the camera view. Yeah, okay. Alright, and you know what? Let's have him like kind of bent down because he's picking it up. Like that. I don't think we're gonna need to see the hands or anything like that. Because we're only really seeing this part right here, you know? But I wanted to like kind of like, whatever you do see, it kind of makes sense what you see. You subscribed? Thank you for the subscription, my dude. I do streams occasionally, and when I do stream, it's either animating or a video game. I was playing Fallout New Vegas a long time ago. I kind of want to get back on that. Or Devil May Cry 5. I can always do more Devil May Cry 5. That's always a fun game. I've been doing more animation streams lately just because I want to get back in the groove of animating. And also, I know that's like... I think that's what people would come to the channel for, is animations. So animation streams, I feel it could be appealing to people. Let's see, is this enough? Let's do a little more. Keep going up. Keep going. Let's lift it up here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think at this point we should probably have the hands showing a little bit, because at that point we're seeing the bottom of the truck. Wait. Where are your knees? Oh, is this your knees? Yeah, they're your knees. Oh man, he kind of looks like he's throwing it back. Hang on. Oh, I'm fucking 12. Okay, like so. There we go. Move the hands. Move the hands. Move the hands. That's what. Sorry, I got distracted. I was being a little silly. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Keep lifting up. Keep lifting up. You see, this part's gonna look, like, from this perspective, this looks really bad, right? Like, you wouldn't believe this is really well animated. The fact is, though, we only see this. So who cares what goes on back there, you know? Who cares what happens behind the truck? As long as what's in the camera looks good. I mean, that's what matters, right? Right. Now here, I think we should have him, like, slowly lifting up. Like this. How's that look? Do this instead. Oh, that's the wrong leg. Yeah, okay, move this guy here. Is that not? That's his leg. Why is he doing that? Relax, pal. I want you to stay there. Yeah? Like so. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's put this in shot folder number 2. By the way, I hope, like, this is, like, you can, like, watch it to get inside of how I do these things, but I'm pretty sure Solar and other people do these things much differently and probably better. So if you want to know how to animate this stuff well, maybe you should I mean, you can watch me, sure. We can just hang out, but I am a little conscious of the fact that like people might be looking at this stuff thinking, "Oh, so this is how you do it." I'm like, "No, no, no. Trust me. This is probably not how you should be doing things." You'll be listening, but won't respond? That's okay. I'll keep you entertained with my own personal thoughts. Whenever if my mind goes blank, the first thing that comes to mind is, does Mike Wazowski wink or blink? Like, stupid questions like that. But then again, like, that's a question that needs a response. I can't just ask that and put that out in the world. Well, I guess I can, but, you know, it's irresponsible. We're rendering now. I think I need to, like, yeah, I need to fix the OBS though. Whenever this happens, I have to, like, change things. So hang on a second. There we go. Hey Buzzy, I don't think I asked, how's your day been? If you're still around. You had a good day? Anything interesting, or just a casual day? Good day? Nice. You love to see it. It's been good. Nice. Yeah, I guess You watched Solar. You said that already. Did you see his new episode? There is a special guest that you might recognize. Oh yeah? It's such a shame that Solar Flare died of Ligma. He was a really cool guy. Ligma comes for us all. It is pretty funny, I agree. I mean, there's not much to talk about with the joke, because it's a pretty simple joke. But it's a funny joke. It's a really funny joke. And he told me, he said like how he wanted to take a quick break from like this thing he's working on, because he's making like one animation. I've seen a lot of the animation he's working on. It's really cool. But it is like a lot of work. So I can understand why he wanted to take a quick break from it and just like make something quick and fun. That's partly what I'm doing now. I feel like, to me, this is quick and fun. Just like a quick, fun little thing here, because the other videos that I've made, the longer ones, they take a lot of work, and they don't in the end really feel like it was worth the work, because they either were just, I either like just started rushing through it and getting bored of it, and it in turn looks a little worse, or it just doesn't do well, like view-wise. Like, I remember like one video I worked on, that I worked really hard on, got like 500 views, which is cool, but like, a video that I took like an hour on, just messing around with, got like 6,000 views. And I know like, oh, you shouldn't worry about the views, but like at the same time, it's like, you just kind of wish that some stuff that you work harder on got the same amount of views. That's all there is to it though. I just wish the people that saw that also wanted to see the other stuff. You're gonna look for a guide to help you with Val? I've done Val. Wait, Val. Which one's Val? Is Val the one with Rolk? Or is Val the newest one? Val, I can't remember. No. The newest one's like Root of Nightmares or something. Val is like the one before that. I've done Val before. That one's really cool. The raids are always cool in this game, although apparently the newest one was kind of meh to people. I want to make an animation with Nezarec. I want to make one because I think it'd be really, really cool. And I made like a timeline in Adobe Premiere with all the sounds and stuff in it, and it sounds really cool. But it's also... there's nothing visual in it right now, it's just audio. And to make it visual, I'm gonna have to make an environment and then plan out what I'd want to do in it. And that's another, like, the reason I haven't started that one yet is it's another one of those longer, hard work ones. And I already said it before, I don't want to do a lot of long, hard work projects back to back because that's just a pain, man. Because no one, I don't want to say no one watches them, but it does feel like they get less attention. It doesn't feel worth it. That was the one with Rolk. Yeah, dude, that one's so cool. I think it's like one of my favorite raids because from what I've seen with raids, a lot of it ends up being do the mechanics, stand on a circle, and stand with everyone else as you shoot the boss, which is cool, you know, but the boss just kind of stands there and takes it, and it's kind of weird to me. Meanwhile, with Valve the Disciple, Roke is actively like moving around trying to kick you, and I think that's a lot more entertaining and cool to me. I like when the bosses are actually moving around trying to hurt you instead of just standing in place like a set piece. That's it. That's the problem. They're like set pieces. They're not actual enemies. They don't move around and hurt you. They just stand there and look pretty. Ooh. I have a lot of jazz covers because I like jazz. And this one's it's a jazz cover of Bury the Light from Devil May Cry. I think it's cool. You like jazz? Yeah, I've done Val a few times. I can't remember really the ending mechanics. We did it like, I think day one, like when it first came out, we attempted it, and we got past the caretaker, and we were like in this room where you have to like carry balls around in a time limit. And at that point we got really tired and we just finished it later. But yeah, it was really rough at that time. Like the time limit room was probably like one of the hardest ones for us because it's just like, I don't know, I guess we weren't good with time. You played a few times with friends? That's how I do raids. I don't do LFG. I get nervous. If you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit of an awkward guy. I'm not exactly the social butterfly. So, it gets a little difficult to like do things with complete strangers. At least when like I'm with friends or people that I know online, it's a little easier. However, that gets a little harder when like most people you know who play Destiny either don't play Destiny anymore or they're busy with IRL stuff. Like Sierra, he's like hang on, let me turn this down. The funky whistle. Sierra is doing his own thing in life. Like, he's not gone, but like he's really busy nowadays. That's why he hasn't really posted on his channel in forever, is because he's just doing IRL stuff now. You know, moving on, doing other cool stuff. He's still around though. We play games. He just doesn't really seem to have time to do like his own stuff anymore. Solar has also been busy, but he's also made a little bit of time to make animations. He's not dead. He's just busy. And me, I feel like I'm probably the least busy of the three of them. But I'm also just... I still got my own stuff to do. And I'm also just not very good with time management, I realized. Like, out of all the hours I played Final Fantasy this week, I could have probably made another animation. I could stream Final Fantasy though. I could kill two birds with one stone. I could stream more, and it could be Final Fantasy. And there, people would have more of me. I'm just worried that like I wouldn't be very entertaining during that kind of thing. I could be. You know what? I take it back. I could be very entertaining. It's just that maybe people wouldn't want to see it. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know how to explain it. I can be awkward, but I do think like one-on-one with people, I can probably be okay. Like I think the easiest thing to do with me, like, you guys are easy to talk to because we're just somehow I made it easy for myself to talk to people online, on the internet, through a chat box. I don't know, maybe if like I was hearing all your voices, it would be a little harder for me to do it. It would be a little more awkward. But just like reading your chats, it feels easy somehow. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, hang on. Is the stream okay? It's looking a little weird to me. Anyways, yeah, somehow it feels easy to talk to you guys in chat. And I feel like in real life too, I can probably like talk to people, you know? Usually if I have to talk to someone I've never talked to before, I'll take a little bit of my time away to just like prepare what I'm gonna talk about, what I'm gonna say, what they might respond with. And I'll still probably flub it up a little bit, but like, it's usually a little easy for me, like especially if it's like a one-on-one conversation, I can probably manage that. I can be okay. I'll be casual with it, you know? If it's in a group setting, that's where things get a little difficult. Because I can't really do group setting conversations too well. I can try, but I'll probably be a lot quieter than usual. We got to the relic room. Yeah, I think like it was hard on day one because there's like a time limit sort of, and it's really hard to manage that on day one because everything kills you super fast. And they take a lot of hits, so you have to like kill them fast without putting yourself in too much danger. You have to kill them fast enough to get through the rooms and do the objectives. And it's kind of hard because for starters, like at least 2 of you are probably going to be doing artifact stuff, so you're going to be having your hands full doing that. And then everyone else has to kill stuff. Usually you split up in teams. I don't know. I think like there's 2 strategies. One is like you all do it together, and that's like what we tried doing a few times and it worked okay on day 1 because like the enemies are just so damn tanky that like you had to like stick together and just shoot them all together so that they would die faster. But I think like after day 1 it was okay to like split up because they would die quicker so we could afford to have less people shooting at them. Hey, let me know if the stream is dying on you guys or lagging at all, because I feel like my OBS is worrying me a little bit. It's doing some weird things. It's stressing me out a little. But like, if you guys are doing okay, then I guess it's fine. Yeah, I've completed the raid maybe like a couple times, maybe 3 times. I'm not a very serious raider, you know. I've done like almost every raid at least once, and I think that's really cool. I think that's the fun thing for me is just doing at least every raid once. But I haven't done a lot of raids a lot of times. I think the raid I've done the most, probably Leviathan? Leviathan or Last Wish. One of those 2 is what I've done the most. And that's because I used it like when I first started playing Destiny 1. I was in like a clan with other people and they would do raids and I felt like I had a bit of a community. I've always been a little lonely sometimes, so they were kind of the people I hung out with when I had free time. I would do raids with them. But then I kind of moved on from that. The person who's supposed to kill the knight's not doing. I mean, cut him some slack, you know. It's not that easy, you know. Sometimes they're not where they expect them to be, or sometimes they're getting shot at by snipers. It's not an easy time. Granted, if you're like with a team of people that know what they're doing and they're good at it, it can look easy. It can feel easy. But if you're like playing with people who've done it for the first time, it can be a little hard. With practice comes perfect. Or at least some people say with perfect practice comes perfect. Like if you practice but you're doing it wrong, you're gonna practice wrongly, you're gonna get it wrong every time. That doesn't really make sense to me because I'm pretty sure with every time you practice, you do get better. If you're constantly doing the same thing and constantly failing, that's not practice. That's just failing. That doesn't count. I don't think the perfect practice makes perfect make sense. Because whatever you think you're doing it perfect, but it's not perfect, it's actually wrong, and then it turns out you're actually doing wrong practice. No, practice is practice. Practice is the art of improving yourself. So practice does make perfect, or at least better. I think so. Read the symbols. Oh wait, there's symbols in that? I forgot. I don't know. You wanna know something crazy? I've been like streaming on Wi-Fi for the past few months. I'm gonna get back on Ethernet soon. Soonish. But Ethernet's not an option right now. Unfortunately. We're back. I don't know how long it's been rendered. I feel like I get in like such a tangent with you guys and I talk for a while and I like lose track of time and I realize that this thing was finished rendering like a while ago. Oopsie. Let's go to 101. I don't know, like 160. That's like 2 seconds worth, right? Yeah, it's like 2 seconds worth. Go to camera. Go to spec. Wait, I kind of like this angle. Okay. Let's zoom in, like right here. Oopsie. Go back. Okay, how does this look? I think it should be faster, honestly. I think like 2 seconds is too long. We should make it like, here. Oh, I love this song. So this whole thing is gonna last roughly 1 second. Like so. Here, maybe? How's that look? Okay. Well, good luck with that. Again, I don't use LFG, so I don't know how long it takes. Hopefully you get a good team though. We're gonna have Spec turn around. Can I do this? I think it'd be easier if I just make him turn around like this. Do it here. Have him take like this long to turn around, I guess. And he can like do this. How's that look? No, I want him a little more here. Okay, so that's his basic movement. Now let's have him actually like turning himself. So here, we'll add a keyframe. And then here, let's have him like turning himself. And then here, he's like fully turned. Here we'll have him like move his head. Now he's turning. At this point, he should be looking there. Put a keyframe here. And at this point, I want his arm to be like over here. Like so. And let's move this guy back here. That doesn't work. Never mind. Should probably move this arm too. Right now it's like staying still, and I think it's kind of not working out with it. Should we move this elbow? Yeah, move the elbows up to like indicate that he's like getting a tense emotion. So like here, like raise it up here. Raise this one up here too. Raise this down, back down. Here. There we go. Okay, how does this look? Save that. Get some popcorn. Looks good? I think it looks good too. But there's always room for a little bit of improvement. So I usually play it back over and over again. It's a habit of mine where I'll play it back over and over until I see something that's like, you know what? This could be different. Like maybe the camera could change a little bit. Oh, you know what we could probably change? Make this go a little lower. His hip is like swaying down. So like a little bit like that. And then this also goes down a little bit. And then it goes back up here. Like so? Maybe I went a little too far down though. Raise up a little bit. Okay, a little bit down. A little bit, just a little bit. Like so. And this one go like a little bit down too. Like it's already like, there we go. All right. While we're at it, let's move the camera back. I think the camera should actually be like here, so we get like more of him shown. How's that look? Oh, it's actually being a little silly with me. Does that look okay? See, I think that looks slightly better. Okay, I think this is going to be what we render. Let's make it a new shot. Shot 3. One more time. Let me just check real quick if the stuff back here is rendered right. Because I might have left some of that alone. And if I did, I need to fix that. Please don't crash, that would suck. Ooh boy, I think I crashed it. I think I did a silly voice. I'm gonna hands off the keyboard. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Hey, we're good. Alright. Yeah, see, like this over here, I think we might need to change that. I don't remember. Let me check and see if that's like actually... Is that blunderfied? Or is that tunified? Or did I leave that alone? Do we have any tune? Apparently it's got tune on it. Let's get a closer look at it. I guess so. This one. I don't know. It looks roughly the same to me. Let's go to shading and fix this. Yeah, as I thought. It's not what I want. But we can fix that real quick. I'm gonna do it the lazy way. Because it's not even that far in the back. It's like far in the background. Who cares? You know? Crap. You have it? You do. Copy. Paste. Let's give it like a... Let's just match this color. There. But make it darker. There. And then we... Put you here. And this here. And suddenly... It looks a little different. A little simpler. But it matches the rest of the environment, so it's cool. This realistic rubble needs to change though. Let's just change this to like a different thing we have. Rock? Let's do rusty rusting. See what that looks like. Nah. What about grassy rock? Yeah, that kind of works. There. Okay. I think that's better. Now if you look at the camera. That works. Okay. What about like... Right here, what's this? That's there, yeah. It's just, shading a little weird. Okay. I think it's fine. Let me look at the arm one more time. When it moves, let me look at the arm. The arm's okay. Maybe I want to move the arm. Hang on. Like that? It's a little more natural, ain't it? Like here? How does that look? Yeah, okay. We'll rock with it. Time to render. He's in a fight? Well, like, here's the thing. At the moment, he's getting ambushed. Like, this dude just comes in and throws a truck at him. Don't ask how the dude that big got there so sneakily. Like, you didn't hear him coming? He's a sneaky dude. What other games do I play? Lately, I've been playing Final Fantasy Online, and I also play Devil May Cry 5. I know those are very different games, but I like them for very different reasons. Devil May Cry 5 is probably my favorite game, because I love the gameplay. Final Fantasy 14 I got into because my friends wanted to play it, so I've been playing it for a while, and I like it now. I enjoy it. I got to like level 50 in that game so far, and I've been getting some drip. I'm getting the fashion. I'm looking like a wizard. What else have I played? Oh, you know what's one game I've been playing with people? Muck. We've been mucking around. You muck around, you find out. Basically in Muck, it's like a survival game, but it's like a purely memes. Like, you can't take anything in the game seriously, but it's super fun. And really stupid, but really stupid fun. I like it. Muck. M-U-C-K. Who knows, maybe I'll play some Devil May Cry for a stream. I have it installed, I could do it. I played other games too before, but I don't play them consistently. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2, I played that a lot, because I enjoyed it a lot. I used to play a lot of Destiny. I haven't played it since Lightfall came out though. Minecraft, I like Minecraft. I think I really like games that let you explore. Like Elden Ring, I played the fuck out of Elden Ring. I played so much Elden Ring. I think I beat the game like twice. Devil May Cry 5, people play that game and make it look so cool. And then you play the game and you look like a joke, but you get good at the game and then you start looking cool too. It's really satisfying. If I could, I would get on the game right now and show you guys like what I can do in that game. But I'm scared that it would completely give my computer a heart attack because it's trying to render at the same time as playing Devil May Cry and streaming. That would be a little too much. I'm a little congested today. So you might hear a few sniffles. Ah, look at him, he looks so cool. Just standing there. Breathing. I play Minecraft on the computer. Usually. Yeah, for the most part I play Minecraft on the computer. I haven't played Minecraft in a while though. It's been a long time. What do I have on my Steam? Let's see if I can find out. I'm scared to like, actually, you know what? I'll look at that after the rendering's done, because the computer gets a little slow when rendering is happening, and I'm scared to like do anything like open Steam when it's rendering. I'll wait for it to finish. You know, I actually played a little bit of Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because there were other people that they told me like, hey, you should get into Fortnite right now. It's pretty fun. And we did like a no build mode and just goofed off. And I think that's like, I think it's a really fun game, honestly. Like, we don't like take it seriously. We won a few games. I think like it's just really fun seeing these different characters from different brands. Like that's the main appeal of it now. It's just like seeing Master Chief carrying Rick from Rick and Morty from a battlefield while Vegeta comes in and carries and like watches their six. Optimus Prime's in the game now, apparently. It's so cool. I like it. Oh wait, is it rendering? Oh, it's not showing. Hang on. There we go. Voila. I usually played Minecraft in survival mode because I thought that was like most of the fun. Creative can be fun too, but like, you know, you make like a few pieces of art and then you get bored. Survival is like, okay, I want to do that stuff, but do it and make it take longer. If you play like a survival in an open world with like other people, that's pretty fun. Because you can like see what they're up to and stuff. Usually when I play these kind of games, I'll be with other people, and what I end up doing is just kind of going on my own and doing my own thing, and I'll just come back to them later and see what they're up to. Like in Minecraft, I'll usually like go off my own place, explore, and then I'll like get my own stuff, build my own little place. Name it something like Spec Spot or Spec Shack. And then I said shack, Spec Shack, like a shack that you live in. Shack, S-H-A-C-K. Anyways, I'll do that, and then I'll go see what they're up to, and they usually somehow find a way to like have really big and fancy houses by the time I see them, even though it's only been like 5 hours. It'll be like 5 hours and I'll have like a nice little dirt hut and a door that looks really nice, and I'll go to them, and they'll have like a mansion and a farm that gives them infinite diamonds, and a row of villagers with enchantment books, and a giant tower, and a giant farm, and a roller coaster, and a portal to the real world, and a real life replica of fucking Hatsune Miku or something. And you're like, okay, well, I got cake, so that's what I've been doing. It always is that way. People are just way better at Minecraft than me, and I just gotta accept that, you know? Just gotta like live with that fact that I'm never gonna be the best at Minecraft. Why are you mad that they took Doom Guy from and put him in Fortnite? That's awesome. That's hilarious. You don't want to see Doom Guy doing the gritty with Master Chief? Look, man. It's what you make of it. With stuff like Fortnite or Minecraft, your enjoyment is what you make of it, you know? If you're creative and you like goofing around or just making them do whatever, you're gonna love it. If you don't like it, you can just not do that. And if you're not creative, you're just not gonna enjoy those games. It is what it is. It do be like that. What frame are we on? 121 out of 160. Okay, we got a minute. We got a little while until this is done. It is what it is. You know, I've seen like that argument made a few times with things. It's like when something unfortunate happens to you, but it is what it is. People are like, I don't know how many it is what it is, I gotta me anymore. I like to think of like one quote from Indiana Jones that sums up how I go about life. It's like, one guy in Indiana Jones 3 says, you lost, but you don't have to be happy about it. I think it's a really cool quote, because it means that you are gonna take L's, but you don't have to let that keep you down. You have the right to be mad at that, and want to be better for it. Or want to improve from that. That's cool. So when people say it is what it is, I feel inclined to think it is what it is, but you don't have to be happy about it. Don't be grumpy about it. Be mad. Make change. Look at me making philosophical claims just because I'm on a tangent, thinking about random stuff. Ugh. You know what I need to do? I need to work out more. That's what I want to do. I'm not really out of shape, but at the same time, if I like look down and saw like a fit body, I would be pretty happy with that. I should work out more. What did I do though? Sit-ups? I guess. Sit-ups and push-ups, the usual. Right now I just have like I guess the average body. Imagine like a six-pack. That'd be cool. Imagine a stream where it's like, every time something happens I do 5 sit-ups. I would be dead at the end of that stream. I would be passed out on the floor. I have a creaky chair. Super creaky. Yeah, right? And I know like some people be like, I want a 6-pack because all the ladies would like me. And a part of that, I agree. I also would like the ladies to like me because of that. That'd be cool. That'd be... It's nice. We always like thinking like, you know, other people would see us with like a fit body. But at the same time, it's like, how often are you going out shirtless? You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I go outside, like, not that often. I don't go around shirtless enough to justify a 6-pack for that. I would do it purely because it would make me happy. Which I think is the best reason to do that kind of thing, is just for your own happiness. You should be doing a lot of things in life for your own happiness. I think that's an important thing to do. Alright, you know what? We are getting close to the 2-hour mark. I think we're gonna animate one more shot. And then we're gonna go... We're gonna finish. After one more shot. Which will be the truck flying at spec. I get what you mean, Apex. At the same time, though, wouldn't you already naturally be more fit if you're doing farm work all the time? I don't know. It would make sense, like, if you're working on a farm, you would naturally... I guess it depends what you're doing. Like, there's people out there that, like, they do work on a farm that would definitely lead to having fit muscles. And there's other people on a farm who would probably not be doing stuff that requires fit muscles. I don't know. Like, feeding the cows, you're not gonna get strong from that. You're not gonna get strong from feeding cows, but you're gonna get strong for, like, going out and putting down signs and nailing things down. If you couldn't tell, my voice is getting tired. Oh, I like some water won't fix. What frame are we on? Don't say. Oh, oopsie. Frame 135. We're like more than halfway at least. If I'm getting tired, I'm not too tired yet. I got one more in me. I got one more in me. Animation can continue. You know what I will do though? I'm gonna stand up, stretch a little bit. I was sitting down too long. Everybody stand up. Stretch a little. Get your legs working. I do feel better standing right now. How can I be tired if I'm standing up? Well, I guess if you stand for a long enough time, you get tired, but I think it's different. Well, I can't animate while standing up though, that'd be a bit of a pain. You're going to bed? Okay. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be finishing up soon too. After this one, not this shot, but the next shot I'm gonna finish up. Should be a short one too. Thanks for stopping by, Apex. Have a good one. Sweet dreams. And much luck on that. LFG. I think Bazzy. If Bazzy left earlier, they probably left. Yeah, I think Baz dipped out. It's just me and me. Myself and I. Sayonara. I'll make something to eat soon. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's kind of late though. But I guess it's not too late. I can still make something to eat. Should I just end the stream now and get something to eat? Because I'm getting kind of hungry. I don't know. Because I do kind of want to finish at one spot. But I don't know, I could just do that later off stream. And you know what, I might just do that. I think I might just end the stream now. And get something to eat. Because I do be kind of hungry. Yeah, I just said hungry. My vocabulary is so messed up. I would say stuff like hungry, like unironically. Self-care. Hey, Cookie. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, Cookie. How was your day? I myself have been doing okay. I know I sound kind of tired, but that's just because it's getting kind of late. And I'm getting kind of hungry. So I was probably gonna wrap up soon. But not yet. Not yet. We still got a little bit to go. Going good? That's good to hear. In case you're curious, today we're animating a Void Walker. What basically is happening is Spec's going to... He's gonna cast a Nova Bomb, and it's gonna hit somebody. It's gonna be really cool. That's basically it. I want to start making like shorter content that's easier to make, and that's all that's happening in this one. It's like he gets in a fight and he casts a Nova Bomb. That's it. I think I might do a few of these. I might do one with like a Striker, Sunbreaker, Sentinel, Dawnblade, Gunslinger. Gunslinger! So cool on me. Yeah, there's a few things that could happen in these. And like, because they're like short, I think they'll be easier to make. All my other videos have been like at least a minute long. And I think it's like, it'll be a little tiring. Be a little bleh. Because you know, you put a lot of work in those, and you know, sometimes they don't turn out as well as you thought they would. But these shorter ones are easier to make. And also, it's fun to stream. I could like stream these short little ideas. Oh hey Cookie, did you see that new Solar Flare video? Because a new Solar Flare video came out recently, and it had a special someone in it that you might recognize. You might not. I don't know. Yeah, check out Solar's video. He's been making some cool content. Although he's been a little quiet lately. That's because he's been like working on one video in particular that's like taking a lot of his attention. But other than that, he made a quick one today, and it was pretty funny. Dare I say it, hilarious. Oh, do you like the environment in this one? I think I'm getting better at making environments look like they belong in anime. Like, doesn't this look a lot more cartoony? I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. It is cool, yeah. I mean, like, you could argue... No, I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say, a lot of people do, realistic looking Destiny videos. Their animations are pretty realistic looking, and it's cool. But it's not my style. I want to make things look cartoony. Make the colors pop out, have cell shading, the light is like sharply reflected. And I think it's like the first time I've actually made it look the way I want it to. The only problem at the moment is the lighting itself and the shading, I guess you could say, because it's missing a few things, you know. I think it could have a little bit of lighting that's a little better, but like this is what I got for so far. I think if I continue to do this kind of thing, it'll get a little better. I'm listening to this one. Let me skip this check. It looks like something new. Okay. Well, that is new. We're on frame. We're on frame. What frame are we on? It's lagging. It's not telling me yet. Speak to me. Tell me your numbers. Oh, don't crash though. Don't do that. Would be awful. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. You're currently on frame. Oh, it's not showing yet. Whoa, don't... Hey, relax, bro. It's doing the not responding thing. That's slow. Uh-oh. I think we're close to done. Because the timeline, the marker on the timeline is like near the end, so I think we're getting close to finished. I think we're on frame 156? Maybe? Probably. Which means we only have like 4 more frames to render? I think so. What could I have for dinner? What could I have? I could make a sandwich. Mmm. PB&J. The good stuff. Or I could have cereal. Go and get groceries tomorrow. That'll give me a lot more options. Oh, we're so close. I think we're like the last frame. Yeah, last frame. We're done. It's over. Now here's the question. Do I stop here and come back another time, or do I... You know what, I think we're gonna call it here, because I am getting sleepy and hungry. Hey Breck. Breck, you have very interesting timing. I was about to call it. I was about to go get something to eat and sleep. Or, actually, I probably wasn't gonna sleep. I was probably gonna go play Final Fantasy. But I was going to go get something to eat first. We're gonna stop animating for now. That's over. We're chill with that. Now we're just kinda hanging out. Let's see, what do we have so far? I can like pull up images. So, what we have so far is like 3 shots of this thing. Shot 1, we got Spec walking around. He's walking, just living a casual life. And then shot 2, we see a truck getting picked up. Oh no. Disaster may strike. And then shot 3, what we have right now, is Spec realizing this and realizing that he is in danger. Oh no. Whatever will he do? Alright. Well, that's the end of that at least. Well, then well, listen, man. I'm addicted to streaming. Well, not addicted, but like, you came in, you said hello, and they got my attention. You know? It would be awkward if like you came in here and I said hello, and I was like, bye, and I left immediately, you know? It's awkward. But I'll go now. I can see you don't want me around. It is what it is. Just kidding around. I don't mind. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Maybe. You're addicted to trying to maximize DPS? That's fair though, you know? DPS is like... Oh, it's over. I think that DPS is like the best class ever, you know? People say, oh, healer. I can agree. Healer is a noble role. Healing is good. People love healers. Tank is also a good role. But DPS? That's where the magic happens, baby. You hit 6.7 million against the ghost of the... What? Did you one-shot him? How much health does he have? 6.7 million? 6.7 million? How much? Did he die? Did he eat it like breakfast? What happened? That's a lot of damage. It's got more than Nezarec. That's a raid boss. telling me this dungeon dude's got more health than a raid boss? I guess that can make sense sometimes. Still though, it's Nezarec. See, this is why I don't mess with the ocean, dude. There's stuff deep in the ocean that you don't want to encounter, because they are freaky. Have you seen the stuff that like people post about the ocean? Have you seen the stuff they show that lives down there? You want to go near that? I don't think so. Let's not think about the sharks and the weird octopuses, okay? Let's think about those weird stingrays. Oh my god, that's loud. Let's think about those stingrays. Let's think about those jellyfish. Let's think about whatever the hell that kraken that people fished up a few years ago is. There is some freaky stuff. And one time I saw a photo of like, it was like a giant, was it an octopus? Or was it like a jellyfish? I don't know. It was like this really, really big looking aquatic animal deep in the blue, right? And like a picture of it alone is like, wow, that thing is huge, enormous. And then I saw a video where it moved, and that thing was fast. That thing was a freaking ocean gigantism. I don't know what that means. It's a big word. I don't know what you mean by that. But this thing, it makes an airplane look like a toy airplane. It was that big, and I swear to God, when it started moving, I thought it was gonna be slow because you expect a really big thing like that to be slow, but it fucking zoomed, and that freaked me out because that made me think for a second like something that big could snatch you up down there really quick and nobody would know. It'll be quick. That's terrifying. Who wants to go in the ocean when stuff like that lives there? That's like Australia, which isn't real, but if it was, I wouldn't want to live there because all the stuff that lives there is freaky, like Australians. Scary, man. Scary stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat. For real this time. I'm not kidding this time. I'm actually gonna go eat. Goodbye. Ciao. Sayonara. See you later. You posted in memes? I'll look at it later. Goodbye. Bye-bye.